if you had to capture the spirit of B2B marketing unboxed in a single hashtag, what would that be?
Okay. Single hashtag. Okay. Hashtag truth bombs.
Okay.
Yeah, there's been a lot of truth bombs around, and I think that's been interesting. It keeps us honest. It keeps us in check in terms of where marketing plays or how marketing plays a role in the organization and in the business.
Hi, welcome to B2B Marketing Unboxed, brought to you by Mavens, powered by Bamboo Box and The Mainstream. I am Simran Shivalkar, your host for today. And today we are joined by Mr. Ashwin. He is the Chief Marketing Officer at Innovaptive. Firstly, Ashwin, thank you so much for joining me on this conversation as well. Let's lead with your experience. Can you tell us how has the event been so far in terms of all the marketers, all the CMOs under one roof? Can you sum it up for us?
Sure, and thanks Simran for inviting me and for having me here. It's a pleasure to be here. The event has been great. I think it's very important for B2B marketers to come in and have honest conversations, especially in a time when things are changing so fast. Technology is changing, B2B buying behavior is changing. So I think this kind of a platform is very important. It hasn't been done before, so I'm very happy this is an initiative that you guys have picked up.
Absolutely. And along these lines, Ashwin, if you had to capture the spirit of B2B marketing unboxed in a single hashtag, what would that be?
Okay. Single hashtag. Okay. Hashtag truth bombs.
Okay.
Yeah, there's been a lot of truth bombs around, and I think that's been interesting. It keeps us honest. It keeps us in check in terms of where marketing plays or how marketing plays a role in the organization and in the business.
You know, behind the scenes, marketers are known to kind of give the truth bombs and, give the actual reality.
Yeah.
When it comes to behind the scenes. But along these lines, Ashwin, in a light but honest roast, what's one hardest truth or truth bomb as you call it for CMOs that they should accept today?
I think there's a couple, and some of it has been my own personal experience. I think one, nobody cares about marketing metrics except the marketers.
Right.
So I think in one of the sessions, Rajan Anand mentioned that as well. Talk in English, talk about business. So that's one. Second, you probably don't need as much budget as you're probably asking for, or you probably don't need as many people and as many resources to show results. So I think, especially with AI coming in, I just think that's going to be the truth going forward. So the faster we accept it, I think the better it's going to be for all of us.
Absolutely. And because you were talking about AI, we are living in a digital world where one Zoom call, one Google Meet is all it takes. So even then, how do platforms like B2B Marketing Unboxed or, these gatherings, they are still relevant where you have the who's who in the marketing all under one roof, discussing some challenges and the opportunities. How do you see these platforms?
No, I think physical interaction is very important. I just don't think it's going to replace, digital interactions.
Correct.
I think just the fact that when you come into a space without distractions and then sort of, human to human as a conversation, it's a safe space where you kind of discuss the reality and the challenges that you're facing.
Right.
So I think, the physical interactions are very important. And as B2B marketers, we instinctively understand the importance of physical interactions because we do conduct a lot of events in our jobs, right?
Correct.
That's
Correct.
pretty much how it is. So I think this kind of a platform is very important. I think, it's something that was lacking, at least from an India context. So I'm very happy that Bamboo Box and Mavens have picked this, have done a great job out of it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Ashwin, for being so candid. Well, I also have a couple of rapid fire questions for you. So
Sure, let's go for it.
Absolutely. Whatever comes to your mind becomes your answer.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Great. Tea or coffee? Anything to kickstart
Coffee.
your day? Coffee. Okay.
Yeah.
And a book or a podcast that you think or you can recommend to marketers today? Or a show perhaps?
A book or a podcast?
Yeah, or any show that, marketers should keep in their watch list.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be a little unconventional, but I do listen to a lot of history-related podcasts because I think history teaches us. I don't listen to a lot of business-related podcasts. So one of the podcasts that I've been listening to recently, it's called Itihasa. It's about the history of the Vijayanagar Empire and how it grew and its decline.
Okay.
And I think there are very important lessons for all of us,
Absolutely.
right? I mean, end of the day, we are marketers and, when kingdoms come and go.
Right.
So I think there's a lot of lessons there.
Okay. I think we are all going to watch that.
Yeah.
Lastly, what's one advice you would give to your younger self?
Be more curious is something that I would give to my younger self. Yeah, I think there have been instances where I probably could have benefited from a little bit more curiosity than saying, yeah, it is what it is.
Absolutely. And if not a marketer, what would you be doing?
Actor, perhaps?
So you have like a knack for...
Not really. I mean, I used to enjoy doing plays when I was in school. Never really pursued it. So perhaps maybe that could have been an alternative career.
Very interesting. Thank you so much, Ashwin, for being so candid and joining us today with your incredible insights. I look forward to connect with you again.
Thanks, Simran. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.